Yay! Happy Goddess Temple Sunday, y'all. Wait, let me see. I don't want this microphone disrupting my sweater look. I'm Abiola, and this is Goddess Temple Sunday, your 20-minute blast of inspiration, motivation, and transformation to set your week off right. I am the founder of the Goddess of Paris Law of Attraction Retreat. And if you want more information on how to come to Paris and manifest your desires in a castle with me, go to goddessofparis.com. Today, we are talking about your throat chakra, opening up, healing the energy of your throat chakra and what exactly that means. Hello, Goddess Shanita. Hello, Goddess. The way I have everything arranged on Instagram, I may not be able to see your names. Sorry, Instagram. But hello, Instagram, folks. Hello, Goddess Norma. Okay, now I can kind of see. Hello, Goddess Stacy. Hello, Goddess Suleiman. Hello, Goddess Neve. Like I told you before, if I don't say your name, it's all good. I'm still glad that you are here. Yay. Goddess Neve Sankofa says peace and light. Goddess Dawn says she's got a blizzard and some connection issues. Yes, it is very dark where I am as well in the Northeast. That's why I have my shades drawn, because it's like, yeah, it's morning, but it looks like nighttime. So sending love and safety to you in the blizzard. Hello, Goddess Melissa. So glad that you are all gathering, because this is an important conversation for us as a tribe. This is about the throat chakra, being able to speak your truth and speak your reality. And if you happen to be watching this on replay and you want to come speak your reality with me live, we are live 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sundays. Facebook, Instagram at Abiola TV, with a replay right after on YouTube. Hello, Goddess Damali, and Goddess Allison says sending love and light to all. All right, so let's just call in some light, some healing, some gratitude, and some grace into this beautiful dark day, depending on where you are, but incredible light-filled, love-filled day. Because why? Because we are together. That's why. All right. So right now, I want you to just let all of the cares, let everything fall away, and just be present in your beautiful, magnificent body. And I want you to feel the energy of this global sisterhood as we stretch and hold hands around this planet. Tune into that beautiful high vibration of love and appreciation, that we are all abundant enough, healthy enough, wise enough to come together in sisterhood. And we begin with gratitude. Mother, Father, God, thank you so much for blessing us with this incredible sisterhood. Thank you so much for giving us the sacred gift of another day, that we know that, no matter what someone might give, that they cannot purchase another day if it is not meant. And the fact that we are still here means that our journey continues, means that there's still beautiful, blessed, and sacred work for us to do. And for that, we are so grateful. Thank you for letting us know that we are not alone on this journey. Although we begin and we end it by ourselves, we are not alone. And how magnificent that we have each other, and how incredible that we have the grace of you, of your energy, of being rooted in your energy, of being created in your image. We are so very grateful for this and so very much more. Please continue to guide us. Please continue to keep us. And I ask you to especially guide my words and actions. Where would you have me go? What would you have me do? What would you have me say? And to whom? In your name, Amen, Ashe, and so it is. Yes, 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 goddesses. Woo! All right, let's get this party started. Hello, Goddess Self-Love Brings Happiness. I love that name. Goddess Chantel is here, and Goddess Giovanna. Yay! So much beauty in the room, beauty and energy. You ever feel some people's energy, and their energy is just as beautiful as they are manifested physically, and then some people, you know, maybe not so much. But all the beauties in the room that I see are like just, oh, yes, 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 yes. All right, so my loves, today we are talking about your throat chakra. One of the things that at the end of the last year, we were talking about what words we wanted to call in the energy that we wanted for this year. And one of the words that I felt for 2019 was very much voice. Because when I look around at this beautiful tribe of incredible human beings, you are all people who have something valid to say, something important to say. And as I look at the news and look at, social media, your voices are needed more than ever. So I wanted to talk about the throat chakra, the ability to speak your truth. That's what your throat chakra is about. The ability to speak your truth. Now, if you have a blocked throat chakra, it shows up in all kinds of ways. Yes, Goddess Damali says, this is great because I woke up with my throat feeling funny. Yes, of course you did. It shows up in all kinds of ways, from physical to emotional to spiritual to mental manifestations. And so what it could look like in your life could be completely different than somebody else's life. It could look like fear of expressing your ideas. Let me know as I go through these if you have any of this. Fear of putting yourself out there may look like, okay, well, I'm just scared of public speaking, or I'm scared to do that, but it could be a throat chakra issue. You could dismiss it as shyness or social anxiety. Let me know if you relate to this. You could also be easily manipulated because you don't stand firmly in your own voice. And so, manipulation that happens on purpose when other people are trying to use us for their purposes, but also manipulation to, where of ideas where you may be thrown off of your ideas because you don't feel so strongly rooted in them. You don't trust your inner voice. Now, that may not sound like a throat chakra issue, but it very, very much is. The ability to trust your inner voice. And yes, Goddess Shanita, she says, my thyroid. Goddess Asante says, yes, just what I need today. And so when you have a healed and a whole throat chakra, and actually, let me just talk about first, like why we could have this challenge so often as women people. Goddess Asante says, I relate. It could be something like, your parents taught you under the guise of teaching you manners that your voice was not welcome, right? Be seen and not heard, or stay out of grown folks' business. How many of y'all heard that, right? And then the issue becomes when now here you are, grown folk yourself, and you're still staying out of grown folk business because you were taught as a good little girl to be quiet, to be seen, to be don't be heard, to be likable, to not make waves, to not make other people uncomfortable, and all of those things, and to prioritize other people and their needs over your own. To prioritize the thoughts, the wishes, the dreams, the voices of others over your own. And we are not having that one more day. So let us get into this. Yes, Goddess Damali says it the way that our mother taught us. Oh, sorry, Mommy, I don't mean to call you out. But, stay out of big people's story. Yeah. Well, now we are the big people. We are the big people. And the thing is, and Goddess Shanita says, yes, being told that you're too loud. Oh my goodness, absolutely. Be loud, be you. Goddess Melissa says silence is a tool to keep you small with no voice. Absolutely, absolutely. And again, this is not meant to blame or shame anybody's parents. We do the best that we can with what we know And when we know differently, we do differently. It's all good. It's all good. We all just teach what we know, right? Goddess Nietzsche has been doing lots of work to come out from under patriarchy and all of its faces. Absolutely. Absolutely. And here's the thing. Although many of us were taught silence or actively practice silence, because maybe in our own lives we've learned that being silent is better, as a means of safety, your silence will not save you. I'm thinking that may be a Nina Simone quote, but I'm not sure. But your silence will not save you. And so being able to step into your voice is incredibly not only powerful, but necessary. Goddess Dawn says, my mom used to pay me to keep my mouth shut. Oh my goodness. Sending love, 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 and healing energy to you, to your throat chakra, to your energy, and to us finally getting to have your beautiful voice in the world. Oh, that makes me want to cry. Goddess Melissa says, there's no other sound like your own voice. Yes. And Goddess Giovanna says, I am ready to share my voice. Everybody, let's affirm that. That is a beautiful affirmation to stand in. I am ready to share my own voice. And Goddess Giovanna, as a matter of fact, my love, thank you for giving us that beautiful affirmation. Give me a number between 1 and 11. Let's pull a card while we talk about throat chakra and being able to stand in your voice and be unapologetic about what you have to say, un-F-withable about who you are, who you be, and how you show up in the world. The throat chakra, again, is known as the Vishuddha chakra. And there are all kinds of things that we can do to begin to open the throat chakra, to be able to heal the throat chakra. Goddess Giovanna says, as a mother, I'm so conscious of that with my toddler. How amazing, how beautiful, how blessed, how wonderful for the next generation that they get to be parented by you. Yes, yay for the next generation. All right, so number 7, and we are focused on healing our throat chakra, self-expression, and stepping into our power. What do we need to know? What do we need to be aware of? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a leaper. Okay. 6, 7. Okay. All right. So we've got, this makes so much sense. We've got Goddess Kali. Birth pains. Birth pains. Anybody feel birth pains when it comes to learning how to express yourself or relearning how to express yourself? And the affirmation is, I embrace the divine beauty of the sacred mess of the creative process. I embrace the divine beauty of the sacred mess. Anybody feel the sacred mess of the creative process? Yes. These are from the Womanifesting cards that you can find at womanifesting.com or womanifesting.cards. Yes. And now let's see what our leaper card was. Goddess Demeter. Transitions. The ever-changing universe sends gifts in expected and unexpected ways. In expected and unexpected ways. So I take that, I see that to mean that there is an opportunity, perhaps expected or unexpected, for you to put your voice in the world, for you to express yourself that you maybe previously would have overlooked. But pay attention, pay attention. Yes, 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 yes. Goddess Giovanna says that card has been coming up for me a lot. Goddess Elisa says, snap. So here's how we want to heal our throat chakra. And it's so interesting, as Goddess Damali said, as I'm talking, like I am feeling like my throat feel like it's like closing up, because this is a fearful thing to talk about. And we still have in our sense memory and sense history of us as women gathering in tents or in, corners or wherever to speak our truth and being silenced, being scolded, being, hung. Like there's a range of things that could happen when we shared our voice. So we got no time for that now, because it is a new age and we are here to speak our truth unapologetically. So let's step into it. So that's number one. Number one thing that you can start to do to heal your throat chakra energy is to speak your truth mindfully and with compassion. Because there are some people who may feel like, well, I don't have a throat chakra problem. I just spew whatever I think, wherever, however, to whomever. And that is also a sign of unhealed vibrational energy when it comes to your throat chakra. Just because you're going out there and cussing people out right and left, like, it doesn't mean like that you don't have a self-expression issue, okay? As somebody felt that. I felt somebody feel that. So speak your truth mindfully, responsible for the energy you bring, and with compassion. All right? Number two, prioritize your self-expression and your creativity. Let's affirm that. I prioritize my self-expression and my creativity. I prioritize my voice. Yes, that's number two. Number three, allow yourself to bawl, to cry with voice, not sotto voce, soft voice. No, loud and proud. If you are crying about something, or if you feel like, well, I'm not a crier or whatever, or, you know, we're taught to cry silently, bawl. Let your voice out. Let yourself feel it. If you can't be vulnerable with yourself, then who can you be vulnerable with? Tears are very cleansing. Allow yourself to cry, again, not just weeping silently in a corner, but cry with your voice loud and expressing what you have to say, what your feeling is. You know, it's interesting. I was thinking about in the 90s, there used to be all of these great songs about expression, which makes sense because women were starting to express ourselves more, right? There was like, Madonna had one, Salt and Pepper had one, En Vogue had one, and I don't remember which was whose at this moment, but I remember one was like, express yourself. Maybe that was Salt and Pepper. One was like, you know, life is all about expression. You only live once and you ain't coming back. Maybe that's the same song. I don't know, but there were a bunch of them. There were several of them. If you remember them, put them in the comments, please. Number four, just like we're going to allow ourselves to bawl, to cry it out with full voice, I want you to feel full pleasure with your voice. So if that means orgasm, if that means you know, enjoying your lunch or whatever it is, being able to enjoy it vocally and feel your feelings and put your voice into it. How do you feel? How do you feel? Goddess Chantel says, I'm feeling this one this morning. Hello, Goddess Aurora. Yay. Cousin Lorraine is in the house. Hello, Cousin Lorraine. Yes. Allow yourself to express yourself. Hit the share button because somebody needs to know that. Somebody was told, be seen, be heard, stay out, you know, shut up. They weren't told be seen, be heard. That's why we talk about that now. But they were told, you know, you shouldn't be seen. You shouldn't be heard. Stay out of grown folks' business. So hit the share button. Somebody needs to know this. Number five, chanting. Chanting is very powerful. Singing is extremely powerful, like putting your voice out there no matter what it sounds like, right? I'm not saying that you have to go, you know, audition for American Idol unless you want to, go for it. But being able to get your voice into the world, mantras and affirmations like we just shared. I embrace the divine beauty and the sacred mess of the creative process. Very, very powerful for healing the throat chakra. Also chanting, I keep promising to do a video on chanting meditation, but a very easy way to start, if you don't know how to begin, is, you know, two really powerful sounds, Om and Ah. Om. Very easy, very simple. You don't have to believe anything to do it. You don't have to have, you know, there's no equipment needed, but you and your beautiful voice chanting. The sound ah, ah. Again, very easy, very simple. Or you could combine them and chant shalom. Shalom. and hold it. It's not about singing. It's not about, the way that we think of singing, for the purposes of pleasing other people. This is about your pleasure. This is about your expansion. This is about your expression. Okay? And two very powerful things to think about. Om, they say, is the sound of creation that was there at the beginning. Ah is in the name of every expression of, the creator that we have on, this planet and across many different languages. So, God, Jehovah, Buddha, Allah. It's very interesting, very, very powerful. So chanting. Goddess Asante says, I'm going to be all the way in with my expression. Yes. Number 6, using stones and crystals for healing. So this is Larimar. And Larimar, it's interesting. My sister bought me this when we were in the Dominican Republic for a wedding with cousin Lorraine. Her son, my cousin Omar, was getting married, and we were in the Dominican Republic. And Larimar can only be found in the Dominican Republic, and it was discovered in 1974. So a lot of people don't know that much about it. But blue stones like lapis lazuli, very healing energy for healing that throat chakra energy, or even, blue lights, blue candles, blue, that is the energy of the throat chakra. Okay, so you want to get yourself, some crystals, and the ways to use crystals. It can be as simple as like just wearing them, or having them in your house, or having them, in your bag, or, in your wallet, or wherever it is. Okay, but blue stones and minerals. Sodalite is another blue stone. This one, someone was asking, what's it called? This is Larimar, which interestingly enough was named for the discoverer. His daughter's name was Larissa, and he combined that with Mar, the sea, Larimar. Goddess Melissa says, just think how good it feels when someone says something good to you. Yes. And so how good will it feel when you are saying good things to yourself, when you are expressing yourself without a fear of your ideas, and for some of you, you may need to start to learn what it is that you think. You may have forgotten, what do you really believe? What do you really, really believe? And so it's interesting because at the Goddess of Paris Miracles and Manifesting Retreat, if you haven't already signed up, go to goddessofparis.com, goddessofparis.com, and come play with us, because we're going to begin with, what is it that you believe? What is it that you think? What do you really want? Like, look, okay, we're in France, away from family and friends and their ideas and their thoughts and everything that you've been imprinted with. For you to be able to stand in your truth and figure out who you are and what do you have to say in the world. Goddess Neat Sankofa, I'm going to just brag on her for a second. Y'all know I like to brag on my amazing soulmate clients. So Goddess Neat Sankofa had a moment recently where she was going down one path and she was going down one road, which was a very positive road. Just because it's a positive road doesn't mean it's your road. And she realized, wait, hold up, brakes. This is not the road. This is a beautiful road. This is an incredible road. This road is paved with lapis lazuli and Larimar and everything else. It's just not my road. And when she was able to make that revelation and express, wait, here's what my road, my the way that I express myself is through, put my voice in the world is with my dance and my movement. And when she said that, when she expressed herself, when she stepped into her truth in that way, a whole world of everything opened up that was infinitely more powerful, that brought all of her gifts together. And it was like an explosion. And so allow yourself to ask yourself, what do I really, really think? What do I really, really believe? Yes. And much, much love to the beautiful goddess on Instagram who said, that she is dealing with social anxiety and being afraid to put herself out there. It's really powerful to realize that chances are everybody is dealing with something. I had a situation where very recently, because as many of you know, I have dealt with social anxiety. I was having a conversation with somebody who I've known professionally for many years, and I was talking to her about social anxiety. And before the conversation, in anticipation of the conversation, I was getting annoyed because I was like, because she kept asking questions, and I was like, she's not gonna understand this. Like, if you don't understand, she's not gonna get it, because I know her to be like this, like just, out there making it happen person. And the reason she was asking the questions was because then she confided in me and said, I have that. She was like, I deal with that. She was like, I feel like I want to throw up. And she does throw up when she's out there and she's speaking. And I would have never have known this. I would never have seen this, because it's not my journey. It's her journey. And so, the people that we are idolizing or looking at and saying, wow, look at that person, look what they're doing. I wish that I could do what they're doing. No, you wish that you could do what you are wanting to do in the way that you were gifted and born to do it. That's what you wish. You wish that you could be the fullest expression of yourself. You wish that you could, whatever your gifts are, if your calling is to be the most amazing mom on the planet, or your calling is to be the baker to combine baker and baking and politics. And you have the answer and you have the key, and it may sound crazy, but everything sounds crazy before someone has the courage to put it out there. The ways that we are talking right this minute, you and I, this conversation probably got many people jailed and locked up in what we call in, Caribbean culture, the crazy house. Like, okay, I'm going to invent something, and people are going to be able to talk all around the world, and they're going to look at their phone, and they're going to see each other, and they're going to tap into, something called Wi-Fi, and be able to have conversations with people, that they've never physically met. Like, what? All right, call the white coats. All of it. Everything sounds crazy. First they doubt you and think, okay, that sounds crazy. Then they start to think, oh, okay, well, maybe I'll try that, and it works. And then they steal it. So trust yourself. Trust what you have to share. Trust your voice. Trust your vibes. Trust all of it. It's about being the fullest expression of yourself. And for, I'm going to brag on another one of my clients, for Goddess Dawn, she's writing a book. For all of you who are writing books, this is really important, because it is scary. It is terrifying, because you're putting it in a way that, feels solid and feels unchanging, and you're putting your thoughts into the world. But it's okay. Stand in your truth. You and your creator are a majority. Stand in your truth and tell your story. It's okay if it's the uncommon story. It's okay if nobody else gets it and understands it and doesn't understand. There are people waiting for you to claim it. Okay? So throat chakra healing, that is what we are doing this week. Throat chakra healing. I embrace the divine beauty and the sacred mess of the creative process, and the ever-changing universe sends gifts. That's right, in expected and unexpected ways. So that's the second part of our homework for this week. I want you to be on the lookout for an opportunity that you are not expecting, an opportunity, a self-expression opportunity, an opportunity to put your voice into the world is going to come up this week. Okay? Look for it. Look for it. Our miracles are there. Your miracles are there. We have to allow them in and see them. So be ready, and be ready to say yes to yourself. Be ready to say yes to your goals. Be ready to say yes to your dreams. Yes, Goddess Shanita, she says, I am magic. Yes, Goddess Juanita is putting it into the world. She makes healing juices. That sounds incredible. Yes. You are magic. You are healing. You are your voice. And we can trust that you are your voice, not the, what they call, the monkey mind in your head saying to you that you are inferior, or you're small, or be quiet, or who cares what you think, or any of that. You are the voice. You are the voice. You are the voice. Yes, 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 yes. I am so excited and I can't wait. Next week, all right, you're going to want to report back and let me know the opportunity, okay? Right now, we are knowing that you are going to manifest a miracle. You're going to manifest an incredible opportunity to put your voice into the world, to be seen, to be heard in a way that you are not expecting, okay? That you are not expecting. So be aware of it. Pay attention, all right? Yay! And feel free to let me know during the week if you notice your miracle come to you before next Sunday. Let me know. Pay attention. An opportunity to express your voice. Okay? Yay! Goddess Ashante says, I receive that as well. All right, my loves. Yay! Again, if you have not already signed up to come play with us at the Goddess of Paris Miracles and Manifesting Retreat, it's a law of attraction retreat. Go to goddessofparis.com. Thank you for all of the hearts. Goddessofparis.com. All right, my loves. Yes, we receive it. Amen. Ashe. And so it is. This is the week to be seen, be heard, and be a miracle. Namaste, goddesses. Namaste. Yes, receive it, receive it, receive it, receive it.